Are we recording?
Oh.
Okay, we are streaming now. I can see us on the Twitch page.
On Twitch.
On Twitch. Hey everybody, welcome to Pilot Dump. It is Saturday night at 8 o'clock, which means that we are doing another episode of Pilot Dump. This is the show where every week somebody from the PAC community reads the first draft of a pilot that they've written. It was started by Eric Moneypenny, and I'm doing this week's episode. My name is Jim Rowley, and the show that we're doing tonight is called SkyPanther, the making of a lost television classic. It is a mockumentary script about like the making of a TV show that never went on the air, a show that was kind of like a like an Airwolf or an A-Team type of show, like an action adventure show from the 80s. And it's about how that show was made and why it never got on the air. And that's basically it. I'm joined by an amazing cast tonight, which includes, we have Elias Majors, we have Nick Caluzzi, we have Jed Alcantara, we have Andrew Crownover, we have Emily Chaplin, we have Kate Huffman, we have Lauren Burwell, and we have Dwayne Colbert. Thank you guys for joining me tonight. I really appreciate it. I can't wait to see what you guys do with this. I'm going to be doing stage direction, so I'm ready when you guys are. Just let me know. All right, let's do it.
Go.
Start with the cold open. Interior Chapel Day. It's a baptism for the child of a 1980s drug lord. The church is full of cartel members. The drug lord Don Carlo and the priest are arguing.
I do not want your blood money, Don Carlo. It was earned by selling illegal drugs to innocent American children.
He throws a giant wad of cash in the drug lord's face.
I see. So you don't care if my firstborn is unbaptized? You damn him to hell? Boys, do what you do.
Don Carlo's men grab the priest and drown him in the baptismal font. His dead body slumps to the ground. Then we hear the rhythmic thumping of a helicopter rotor.
What is that?
Suddenly, a tricked-out helicopter smashes through the church wall. A group of armed commandos jumps out of the helicopter. Harrison Hawks, Diana St. Diana, Hercules, and Texas.
Dios mío, it is SkyPanther.
Here's something for your collection plate, motherfucker.
The SkyPanther team opens fire on the cartel, killing everyone instantly and destroys most of the church. The baby flies through the air. Harrison catches it. He looks directly into the camera.
I am not changing diapers.
Everyone else laughs way too hard.
Harrison, you're a piece of shit.
We cut to an interview with Babs, which is taking place in the back at a greenish above-ground swimming pool outside a house deep in the San Fernando Valley, where Babs, 75, is smoking Virginia Slim. She still has big 80s hair and wears a power suit.
You want to know the secrets of making groundbreaking television? I have no idea. You either have the talent or you don't. I do, obviously. Especially the day I came up with the idea for SkyPanther.
She takes a drink of a martini.
Hello, I'm award-winning producer and creator of SkyPanther, Babs Cohen.
Super Barbara Babs Cohen, creator of SkyPanther, Producer's Choice Award nominee, Fort Lauderdale Television Festival.
The in-your-face, ball-to-the-walls action fest that was deemed too hot for TV in 1985, as well as too similar to other shows already on television. Well, now, after buying back the rights to SkyPanther from the government of Bulgaria, we can now show you the series in its entirety. That's all 77 episodes, none of which have aired ever before. And it's all accompanied by interviews with me and my director, Jan van der Spiegel.
We see a photo of Jan van der Spiegel, 70, a pretentious Dutch hippie with a big beard.
And the cast members who survived the production. Tonight, you're going to fall in love with a group of ragtag mercenaries with hearts of gold and a helicopter with a heart made of helicopter metal. There's the leader of SkyPanther, Harrison Hawks, played by heartthrob Gord Mantle.
Photo of Gord Mantle. He's 1980s leading man handsome with a leather jacket and a mullet. He never smiles.
His cocky sidekick and master of disguise, Hank Texas McLean, played by Quebec's #1 action star in his first role for American television, Pierre Francois Lemieux.
Photo of Pierre Francois Lemieux, 50s, wearing bifocals. He's an aging French-Canadian action star who does not speak English.
The team scientist, Dr. Diana St. Diana, played by the wonderful Laurel Canyon, star of over 500 adult films.
Photo of Laurel Canyon's 30s and a 1980s porn star.
The wisecracking strongman, Baron Hercules Bluford, played by ex-NFL participant Ray Bakersfield.
Photo of Ray Bakersfield, 40s, a burly football player, professional wrestler, and professional drag wrestler.
And finally, SkyPanther herself, voiced by Broadway and West End legend Dame June Cromwell.
Photo of Dame June Cromwell, 60s, a stately British acting powerhouse.
And now, please enjoy the best television show you have ever seen, SkyPanther.
Dissolve 2, stock footage of a group of Navy SEALs riding a boat down a delta in Southeast Asia. Stirring music accompanies it.
10 years ago, an elite squad of military commandos became unwitting test subjects in an experiment that gave them superhuman abilities. After escaping from a top-secret laboratory, they fled to the San Diego underground and became mercenaries for hire.
Then a tricked out helicopter flies toward the camera.
And then, after that, they met up with an ex-Air Force pilot who had stolen a high-tech helicopter from an evil defense contractor. With their shared mission of aiding the oppressed and spreading the American way of life, they became SkyPanther.
Smash 2, the SkyPanther logo.
SkyPanther! It's a panther in the sky! SkyPanther! It's a panther that can fly! SkyPanther! It flies like the wind and it strikes like a hammer! If SkyPanther's coming for you, they'll throw you in jail!
Tonight's episode. Say, can you free?
End of cold open. Act 1, exterior dive bar night. Harrison Hawks is having a brooding smoke.
The others were inside having a good time. Not me. I don't get close to people. Not after I lost so many people in Vietnam, including my wife and kids. But it was time for me to go inside. I had to pee, and I didn't want to have a bladder infection.
Interior dive bar night. Harrison enters the bar and walks past a band who's missing a guitar player.
Hey you! Our guitar player died. You look like you can play guitar because you're cool and handsome. You want to play with us?
Play with yourself. My wife taught me to play guitar before she died in Vietnam.
Please?
All right.
The guitar player throws a guitar at Harrison, who catches it. Harrison plays a face-melting 1980s style power solo.
Oh, he's too good at music. I quit.
They all destroy their instruments and exit. Harrison walks further into the bar. We cut to a Babs interview. Babs is being interviewed as before.
By the time I made SkyPanther, I had produced many shows that were intended for television.
You see photos of posters from Babs' other unaired TV shows with titles like Expensive Robot Man, Look, There's Dinosaurs, and President Werewolf.
I came up with the idea of SkyPanther one day when I was having martinis with Donnie Bellisario at the Formosa. Well, near Donnie Bellisario, he was pitching his agent a new show about a futuristic helicopter. And I thought to myself, I bet I can make that faster.
Interior bar booth day. Hercules and Texas are having a drinking game. Empty shot glasses are stacked high. Meanwhile, Diana is reading a physics textbook.
Whoo! 24 shots is a lot of shots. Let's do 25.
Oh, say, mon ami, there are many lovely ladies in this drinking establishment. Yee-haw, you know.
Will you two pipe down? I'm trying to read about physics.
Well, I'm trying to drink because I'm an alcoholic.
Harrison walks by.
Oh, join us, mon capitan. We'll have a tequila from south of the American border.
Told you, I don't get close to people. Not after my wife's untimely death in Vietnam.
Cut to Babs interview.
In writing, I have something I call the rule of threes. If there's important information, you repeat it 3 times. because the audience is dumb.
We cut to an interview with Jan, which is taking place inside an independent video store that's somehow still open in 2022. Jan is stocking shelves with DVDs. Super, Jan Vandersplugel, director, SkyPanther. That should be Andrew.
Oh, he might be frozen.
Oh, he looks frozen.
Well, I'll do Andrew. Are you sure you don't want? Are you sure you do not want to speak about my films? Yes, I know what you said on the phone. A producer talks inaudibly off camera. Very well, the helicopter show. I never worked with helicopter before. I always work with human actor, except for Blood in My Dorsa, my killer tractor movie I made in the Netherlands. He holds up a VHS tape of a Dutch movie with a scary combine harvester covered in blood, titled Blood in My Dorsa. Available on the eBay, but only on the PAL format. But I can lend you my tape deck. Anyway, when Barbara came to me about the SkyTiger show, I already know how to direct machine, okay? No problem. I only have 2 conditions. It's forward. 1, we film my way. Andrew, you want to take over?
About that, my internet cut out for like 2 minutes.
No worries. We're at the top of page 8.
Yeah, okay.
Or do bottom of 7. So yeah, go with.
Got it. Yeah, all righty. Okay.
Thank you.
Now let's start with that. Very well, the helicopter show. I never worked with helicopters before. I always work with human actors, except for Blood in Maddensource, my killer tractor movie I made in the Netherlands.
He holds up a VHS tape of a Dutch movie with a scary combine harvester covered in blood, titled Blood in My Dorsa.
Available on the eBay, but only on the PAL format. But I can lend you my tape deck. Anyway, when Barbara came to me about the SkyTiger, I already knew about how to direct machine, okay? No problem. I only have 2 conditions.
Leans forward.
1, we film my way. I do not care if this is for American television. I do not make mass production, mass audience shit. I take pictures of the human soul. No subject off limits. Raw emotion, deep truths, shattered psyches, okay? And my second condition is all intercourse must be real, not simulated.
Interior bar bathroom night. Harrison is peeing at a urinal when a shadowy figure, compulsively itching his arm, sidles up to him.
Hey, man. I'm looking for my next fix, man. You got any drugs, man?
Nick,
Get away from me, you filthy addict.
Harrison punches the shadowy figure. He also forgets to zip up, spraying pee all over both of them.
Relax, Hawks. It's me.
The shadowy figure steps forward into the light. It's President Ronald Reagan.
President Reagan? What the hell are you doing dressed like a junkie?
Well, I had to go undercover, Hawks. I had a job for SkyPanther.
Not here.
They take a couple steps to the side and continue their conversation.
All right, make it quick, Ronnie.
As you know, the damn Soviets have invaded the peaceful country of Afghanistan. Well, we're supporting the Afghanis, but the damn Ruskies have captured a freedom fighter who's vital to the resistance. I need you to rescue him.
Why can't you rescue him yourself?
I can't be seen intervening in Afghanistan. My hands are tied. But SkyPanther's paws? Those paws can fly wherever I need them to.
Just tell me who you need us to rescue.
It's all in here.
Reagan hands him a folder. Harrison throws it back, hitting him in the face.
Just tell me what I need to know. Reading is for nerds and girls.
Oh, you can't read or you won't?
No, I know how to read. I just don't.
Oh, well, it's really important that you read the dossier. It has all the information you need.
Now, screw that. I'm out of here.
Oh, wait. Could you maybe just take the dossier and give it to one of your teammates so they could read it?
Oh, you're lucky I'm in a good mood today, Ronaldo.
Harrison picks up the dossier and exits the bathroom. Interior bar night. Harrison returns to Hercules, Texas, and Diana. Texas is singing drunkenly.
Oh, the stars at night are big and bright, deep in the heart of Texas.
Drop your socks and grab your cocks and vagina. We got a mission.
He takes out a huge walkie-talkie.
SkyPanther, come in. Over.
Intercut with stock footage of a futuristic-looking 80s helicopter.
What the bloody hell is it?
Fill yourself up and get your robot butt over here.
Go to the window, dipshit.
Everyone goes over to the bar window and looks out. SkyPanther is already hovering overhead.
Mon Dieu, how does she know?
My brain is a supercomputer that can make 100 calculations a minute. Now get inside of me and let's go.
Next stop, Afghanistan.
Exterior sky night. SkyPanther flies across the sky. Then a map is superimposed showing the flight path of the helicopter from San Diego to Afghanistan. Cut to a new with Babs.
Producing the pilot episode of SkyPanther was challenging for a number of reasons. The first was my decision to film in Afghanistan during the fall of 1984. This was, 5-10 years into the war.
There's a photo of Babs, Jan, crew members, and the cast of SkyPanther getting off a big CIA cargo plane at an airfield in Afghanistan. In the background, a real battle is going on.
Why? Because it was cheaper. I'm not some Steve Bronco or Richard Wolf who can snap my fingers and build a whole fake country in Modesto. Bastards.
Cut to an interview with Jan.
And Barbara said to me, we're gonna film in real Afghanistan. I say, no problem. Making helicopter show in active war zone will be direct and triumph of my career, okay? Plus, I always want to go to South America.
Exterior Afghanistan mountains day. SkyPanther flies low over the mountains. This is either terrible CGI or done with cheap toys and models. Interior SkyPanther day. The SkyPanther team is seated in their jumpsuits inside the helicopter. This is a cheaply built set with a green screen background.
Approaching target, Soviet military prison.
Ray Bakersfield just breaks character, astounded by the talking helicopter.
What the fuck? This helicopter can fucking talk? Do they have talking helicopters like this for real? This isn't my character acting. This is me, Ray Bakersfield. I'm really freaking the fuck out right now.
The rest of the cast ignores him and the scene continues.
Hawks, you are approaching the prison at a velocity of 85 miles per hour per minute per second. Do you know what that means? It means we need a plan and fast.
You're muted, Nick.
Time. All right, we fly in fast and hard and we hit them before they know what hit them.
I hope you know what the hell you're doing.
Relax, SP. I've flown in worse situations than this, like when I was a pilot in Vietnam.
It sounds like you have a dark past. Would you like to talk about it?
No, it's too painful and too dark.
We've arrived at the base, morons.
We're about to shove our foots up their asses and then walk around with their asses on our feet like ass shoes.
We cut to an interview with Ray, which is taking place in a doctor's office. Ray Bakersfield, 70s, probably has advanced CTE, is being interviewed in the waiting room of his doctor's office. He's also wearing a t-shirt advertising a cryptocurrency. Super. Ray Bakersfield, co-star, Byron, Hercules Woodford.
And Babs hired me to play Hercules. She said she wanted a character who sounded hip. I had no idea what the fuck that was supposed to mean, but I was allowed to do all my own dialogue. So usually, I would just make shit up.
Exterior Soviet prison in Afghanistan day. An obvious model of a prison in the mountains of Afghanistan where 2 Soviet soldiers are on guard.
Comrade, want to talk about how much we hate America?
Of course I do, comrade. It is my favorite topic.
Then we hear the thumping of helicopter blades.
Wait a minute. What is that sound in the sky?
They look up. The SkyPanther theme song kicks in as the helicopter descends from the sky, guns blazing. It blasts a hole through the wall of the prison. The SkyPanther team jumps off the helicopter and into the prison yard. There they find a prisoner, a young, dashing Osama bin Laden.
You must be the freedom fighter. We're SkyPanther.
Name's Laden. Bin Laden. Osama bin Laden.
We cut to an interview with Babs. Babs is listening to a producer off camera.
I should probably explain what. Oh, the Osama bin Laden thing. You're probably right. Well, when the CIA took us to Afghanistan, Osama bin Laden and his mujahideen were our contacts on the ground. Turns out he was also a classically trained actor. He asked to audition, and we let him.
There's a video of Osama bin Laden auditioning for SkyPanther. He's singing a song from Pinocchio.
Oh, I got no strings to hold me down, to make me fret, to make me frown.
Back to the interview with Babs.
We wrote the whole role specifically for him. You gotta remember, the SkyPanther pilot was made in 1984, way before the whole things with Osama and the buildings. Honestly, he gives such a captivating performance that you can barely notice that it's him.
All right, we're back to the scene at the Soviet prison.
Quick, get me out of this prison so that I can continue my holy war against the imperialist invaders.
He looks directly into the camera.
Death to the invaders.
Then sirens blare.
Hey, dumbasses, we've got company. Get on board.
Exterior Afghanistan mountains, night. SkyPanther flies through the skies of Afghanistan. Soviet fighter jets, which are models on wires, pursue it. Oh, you're on mute.
Everybody's
Boss! Those Soviets on us are like white on rice on paper plates at a Republican prayer breakfast.
SkyPanther does a loop-de-loop and improbably shoots down most of the jets. But then a Soviet soldier on the ground fires a shoulder-mounted missile at SkyPanther.
Incoming!
The missile hits the helicopter and it explodes, sending it spiraling down into the mountains where it crashes.
fuck that hat.
End of Act 1. Act 2. Exterior crash site, day. Harrison, Texas, Diana, and Hercules and Osama bin Laden crawl out of the wreckage of SkyPanther.
SkyPanther, you okay?
Oh no, I've never been better. My helicopter body is wrecked to shit.
That's what's left for us to do. Gotta blow their old gal's robot brains out, I guess.
He picks up his heavy machine gun and aims it at the helicopter's control panel.
Wait, Hercules, don't shoot SkyPanther. I will use science to fix her.
You will do no such thing. Get me somewhere safe and I'll fix myself.
Interior theater, day. Dame June Cromwell in her 90s is directing a bunch of 6-year-olds in a children's production of King Lear.
Jeffrey, if that is what you call King Lear's second act monologue, you'll never make it in theatre, my lad. It was rubbish, Jeffrey, and you should feel like rubbish.
A small boy cries. Then we cut to an interview with Dame June, which is in the same theater. Super, Dame June Cromwell, voice of SkyPanther.
I played Lady Macbeth with Sir Lawrence in 1956. I was Ophelia in the first ever televised production of the Danish play. I played Cordelia at the Globe with Oliver Reed as Lear, horrid man. Portraying a talking helicopter is really no different from my other roles. As an actor, I ask the same questions. Who is this helicopter? What does she want? Well, she wants fuel. She wants parts. She wants regular maintenance. She wants not to fly into birds, but more importantly, she wants respect. In the end, I decided that she would be annoyed by everyone else's stupidity because she has a computer for a brain.
Back to the scene. Exterior crash site, day.
Mon Dieu, it is hotter than a 4th of July barbecue in my hometown of the Dallas-Fort Worth area.
Osama, can you tell where we are?
No idea. Maybe your science lady could tell us.
According to the skyward position of the sun, our longer latitude puts us miles away from nowhere.
Suddenly, a group of heavily armed mujahideen steps out from behind some rocks and aims their rifles at them.
Don't shoot, brothers. They're with me.
Oh, good. They're friends. I hope they have a place we can hole up until the heat dies down.
Yes, we live in a hole nearby. Come, we will take our horse.
Exterior, Afghanistan mountains, day. Small plastic figures on horseback ride through the mountains, which look like they're model railroad sized. A few of the horse toys drag a smashed helicopter model across the landscape. Interior cave, day. Diana is hard at work repairing SkyPanther. Hercules and Texas mingle with the Mujahideen. Texas sidles up to one of the female freedom fighters.
Hello, mademoiselle, your eyes, they are as blue as the blue balls that grow in my native Texas, yes?
Suddenly, one Mujahideen steps up to Texas and violently slaps him, screaming at him in Pashto. It doesn't seem like it's part of the show. Cut to an interview with Jan.
Yeah, that's what that slap was really. All the extras you see, they were actual Mujahideen. Okay? In their culture, a foreign man flirting with a woman is an insult. I decided to keep the slap in for realism.
Back to the scene. Interior cave, day. Osama bin Laden comes over and calms down the angry mujahideen. His posture is laced with English words like SAG card and series regular. Bin Laden turns to the rest of the SkyPanther team.
Everything is fine. You may stay here and repair your helicopter as long as you wish, but perhaps you could do more. Our war is difficult, my friends. We could use your help.
That's not our mission. We came here to rescue you, and that was it.
Ah, but is your mission not to help the oppressed around the world? That is what it says on your patch.
Close up on the SkyPanther patch on Harrison's jacket. It says to help the oppressed around the world.
I keep telling everybody, I don't read.
That is what the patch says, Capitan.
Damn it. All right, you got me. What do you need help with?
I have a job for the two of us.
Exterior, Afghanistan Mountains, day. Harrison and Osama bin Laden are wearing traditional Afghani clothing and looking through binoculars. They see a Soviet missile silo almost done being built.
Holy ballsack. The Soviets are bringing nukes to Afghanistan. They want to make Afghanistan glow in the dark.
I mean, I feel like this means they want to launch nukes from Afghanistan, not blow up Afghanistan itself, but I get what you're saying.
We've got to get inside there and put a stop to it.
I knew I could count on America.
Off screen, we hear a neighing sound.
Oh no, the horses ran away. We will have to walk.
Exterior Mountains, day. Harrison and bin Laden come upon a shepherd in a field tending his sheep.
Our whole home is just up ahead.
This place is so quaint, so beautiful. I can't believe these damned Soviets just want to destroy your way of life.
I'm actually from Saudi Arabia originally, but sure.
The shepherd motions them over.
Look, that shepherd is motioning to us over. Yes, yes.
They go over to the shepherd where a sheep is giving birth.
He needs our assistance.
Oh.
Bin Laden and Harrison help the sheep give birth. It screams and sprays blood all over them. But an adorable baby sheep emerges. The shepherd speaks to bin Laden in Pashto.
He asks you to name it.
How about freedom?
It is a beautiful name. I'm so glad you came here, my friend.
Bin Laden puts his hand on Harrison's face. Harrison resists.
I'm not your friend. I don't get close to people. Not after what happened in...
This is not Vietnam. And I am not your wife.
They kiss. Go to an interview with Babs.
SkyPanther was ahead of its time. It would have been the first primetime show in US history to air a same-sex kiss, if it had been on the air.
Interior manger night. Now Harrison and Osama bin Laden are inside a manger having sex in every possible position. Back to the interview with Babs.
It also would have been the first show to have same-sex intercourse and same-sex anal play. TV just wasn't ready for SkyPanther.
Then there's an interview with Jan.
At first, Osama bin Laden and Gordon Panther were reluctant to make love to each other on camera for real, okay? But once they overcame their shyness, we create something beautiful. I weep for all 18 hours we filmed this scene.
Interior manger night. Osama bin Laden and Harrison Hawks lie together.
That was amazing.
The first time I made love since my wife.
What exactly happened to her?
Harrison looks away.
I was a helicopter pilot in Vietnam. I brought my wife and kids over for a visit. That was my first mistake. My second mistake was not cooking that chicken that we had for dinner thoroughly enough. They all died of food poisoning. They died because of me.
It's not your fault. Who knows how long you're supposed to cook chicken?
Doesn't matter. We have a mission to do and have to pee because we just had sex.
Exterior Soviet missile-based night. The SkyPanther team is gathered in the same spot overlooking the base. Texas and Hercules are both dressed in outrageous drag outfits.
All right, Capitan, let us go get this rodeo started. What is the plan?
You and Hercules are gonna distract the guards. We'll sneak up and take them out.
Hercules examines himself in a makeup mirror.
Ugh. I'd like to say my face is show-worthy, but the makeup here in Afghanistan is atrocious.
Cut to an interview with Ray.
Before I brought my talents to acting, I was a professional football player. Played tight end for the Oakland Raiders from 78 to late 78.
We see photos, multiple shots of Ray with members of the 1970s Raiders, John Madden, Kenny Stapler, Jack Tatum, etc. Ray is selling cocaine to all of them.
My NFL career was tragically cut short by injury when I broke my leg while getting my third DUI in a week. So I turned to other athletic pursuits, you know.
There's a photo of Ray doing sexy wrestling, aka wrestling and drag.
Sexy wrestling is both a sport and performance. I always had a personality, but sexy wrestling taught me three things. 1, I have a gimmick. 2, be larger than life. And 3, duct tape is your best friend.
Exterior, Soviet missile base. Entrance. The same 2 Soviet guards are watching the entrance, even though they definitely died back in the prison scene.
Comrade, what is your favorite kind of vodka?
Any kind.
They both laugh way too hard. Then Hercules and Texas sidle up with them seductively.
Sasibe, who are these 2 beauties?
Hello, sailors. We are 2 American women who have run out of petrol for our automobile.
Ooh la la. Maybe you can help us in exchange for sex.
Just then, Harrison, Diana, and Osama bin Laden sneak up behind the guards and knock them out. Interior Soviet missile base night. Everyone sneaks through the base in the guards' uniforms. Somehow all 5 of them have uniforms, even though there were only 2 guards in the last scene. None of the uniforms fit remotely well. All of a sudden, they come upon a hangar. SkyPanther is already inside the base.
What is SkyPanther doing in the Russian base? The probability of that happening is a whole bunch of numbers to 1.
I've been captured, you bloody idiot! Someone fucked us!
Then they hear a bunch of guns being cocked behind them. They turn around and find themselves surrounded by a bunch of Soviet soldiers and a General Generikovsky.
Hello, SkyPanthers. Did you really think I would let you just walk into my base? I make deal with Mujahideen. I pull out my troops. They give me SkyPanther. Best attack helicopter in world.
Harrison turns to Osama bin Laden.
You betrayed us. I can't believe this. My heart feels like Vietnam.
I promise I didn't know.
Suddenly the scene abruptly stops. Cut to an interview with Babs.
Before we could finish shooting this scene, we ran into a little hiccup. After we wrapped that day, Osama came into my office. I used to tape all my meetings back then. I tried to model my life after our greatest president, Richard Milhouse Nixon.
There's a photo of Babs, Jan, and Osama bin Laden smiling together from the set. Playing over that, we hear the recording of the meeting that Babs just talked about.
Babs, hi. I just wanted to go over a couple of things with you.
Oh, I'm really busy, Ozzy. I have to rewrite the wedding beheading scene.
It's just, you told me when we started there was a chance I could be a series regular.
Oh, I never said that. Did I say that, Jan?
You did say that, Barbara.
Well, maybe we'll look at a guest spot in an upcoming episode.
I am going to jihad you so fucking hard.
Back to the interview with Babs.
That was the end of my working relationship with Osama bin Laden. Well, actually, it ended the next day when he kidnapped my lead actor.
There's a photo of Osama bin Laden holding Gord Mantell hostage at gunpoint and a sign that says, "I demand a recurring role."
We still had a third of the pilot left to film, but it's like the old showbiz saying goes, the show must go on because otherwise you won't make any money and the mobsters who funded your show will break your legs.
End of Act 2. Act 3, Interior Soviet Missile Base Day. The rest of this episode should look like it was obviously shot in California, not Afghanistan. You can see palm trees, freeways, jetliners, etc. The new Soviet missile base set is clearly an elementary school. The members of SkyPanther are all bound by metal handcuffs. The role of Harrison Hawks is now being played by Babs in a bad wig. Osama bin Laden is now being played by Jan, whose face is mostly covered in a bandana to keep out the sand.
Yeah, so like I was saying, I am Osama bin Laden now, and I did not betray you, okay? The other Mujahideen make deal with the Russian guys. I have nothing to do with it, yeah?
Why should I believe you? I let you into my heart. I let you into my soul. I let you into my orifices.
All of that was real, okay? I really do have feelings for you. And all of that stuff. Yeah?
Interview with Babs.
After Osama bin Laden took my lead actor hostage, the CIA made us can't return to the States. So we made some adjustments. I stepped in to play the role of Harrison Hawks, and Jan took the role of Osama. Normally, changing actors mid-episode would be distracting, but I really think you can tell the difference.
Interview with Jan.
When we leave Afghanistan, we have to find something that looks like a Soviet military base, okay? Best we could do to get was my stepdaughter's elementary school in Tuluk Lake.
Back to scene. General Generikowski gloats.
Now that I have possession of SkyPanther, I have no need for you. I will now execute you. Say goodbye to Jesus.
He takes out a pistol and aims it at Harrison. Suddenly, Soviet soldier number 1 runs in.
Comandante, we have received a fax machine message from Moscow.
He hands the general a piece of paper. The general reads it.
We are ordered to fire a nuclear missile upon America. Your execution must be postponed. I will now leave you alone in this room unattended.
He exits. Harrison / Babs turns to Osama bin Laden / Jan.
This is all your fault.
No, this is all your fault, okay?
Hey, you two men, stop fighting. We have to focus on the mission. I will find us a way out of this.
Close up on Diana's face. She intensely scans the room for any useful objects.
Quick, give me all your digital wristwatches.
Everyone hands over their wristwatches. Diana quickly unscrews the metal backings with her thumb and takes out all the batteries.
I will use the battery acid to dissolve our handcuffs.
Smashes the batteries on the ground and pours the acid on her handcuffs. It instantly and very improbably eats them away. She does the same for everyone else.
Not bad, Diana, but we're still locked in here.
Oh yeah, tell me I've been bad. Want me to make it up to you?
It's undressing.
This isn't a damn porno movie, Laura Canyon. I mean, Diana St. Diana.
Oh, right. I mean, I have another idea.
She quickly disassembles the metal jail cot and reassembles it into a dodgy-looking spring-loaded catapult. We cut to an interview with Babs.
I really wanted this character to inspire little girls to pursue a career in the STEM fields.
Back to the scene.
Hercules, get me something heavy.
Hercules rips a chunk of concrete out of the wall and gives it to her. Diana puts it on the catapult. Then Soviet soldier number 1 enters with a tray piled with bowls of gruel.
Oh, Americans, it's me, Soviet soldier number 1. I brought you supper.
Before he can react, Diana catapults the concrete at him, blowing his head off.
Now that's what I call getting ahead.
Yeah, Diana, that was the capital idea.
I just feel really sad that we had to blow that poor Russian boy's head off. I'm going to see his eyes in my dreams.
Come on, we've got to stop the Soviet general from blowing up the world.
Interior Soviet missile base, missile control room. The SkyPanther team, now all armed, blast their way through Soviet soldiers and into the launch room, where General Generikowski is pressing buttons on a very fake-looking control panel.
Stop! You're gonna kill so many innocent people.
There is no such thing as an innocent American. Say goodbye to the White House. Sorry.
The general, that's fine. The general goes to push the big red launch button, but they all shoot him. But then his body falls onto the launch button.
Oh, Cowboy Spoons, he has launched the missile.
Diana takes a protractor out of her pocket and holds it up to the sky.
According to my calculations, the angle trajectory vector of that big rocket is pointed straight at Washington, D.C.
I'll handle this.
But Harrison, the probability of you surviving is even more bigger numbers to 1. You'll die.
That's okay. I have nothing left to lose. Just tell everyone I was a hero and never scared because I wasn't.
Exterior Soviet missile base day. The nuclear warhead launches from a silo. This is just a model rocket blasting out from the field. Exterior. Now we're actually like on the missile as it's flying through the air. And just as the missile leaves the ground, Babs/Harrison runs forward and jumps onto it. He rides it into the sky. Somehow it looks even more fake than when Slim Pickens rode the bomb in Dr. Strangelove.
Wow, I'm already so high off the ground. I need to find this missile's wiring and redirect it.
He climbs slowly up the missile until he finds a loose panel on the side. He yanks off the covering, exposing a bunch of wires. He randomly unplugs them and replugs them back into different spots.
That should do it. It's 6 a.m. in Moscow. Time for a wake-up call.
He throws himself off the missile, plummeting to the ground. Exterior, the city of Moscow, day. Moscow is obliterated by a nuclear bomb killing millions of people. Exterior, the skies over Afghanistan, day. Harrison continues falling towards the ground, way longer than it would actually take. He looks up to the sky, finding peace before his death.
It was over. I saved the world for the 53rd time. But also, I was falling to my death. It wasn't sad. I was happy to give up my life so Afghanis everywhere would be free. It also meant I could finally be with my wife and kids again. I just hope there's no chicken in heaven.
Suddenly, the SkyPanther theme song begins. Just before Harrison hits the ground, SkyPanther swoops in and catches him.
Oh, remember them, Alamo! Remember them, Alamo! Oh.
You guys saved my life. I don't know what to say.
That you'll finally take that stick out of your ass and be friends with us.
Okay, I'll be all your friends, except Diana, who I see as more of a work acquaintance.
Exterior Afghanistan desert day. The SkyPanther team meets with President Reagan, who is handing out medals one by one.
I gotta hand it to you, SkyPanther. Not only did you get the job done, you ended the Cold War. Russians just surrendered and made me their president.
Just as he gets to Osama bin Laden, he runs out of medals.
The prop people didn't give me enough medals, so until next time, SkyPanther.
Ronald Reagan puts on a nearby jetpack and blasts away into the sky. Harrison turns to Osama bin Laden.
Come with us. We could use a fighter with your abilities.
I can't. I am needed here, okay? Now that the war is over, it's time to rebuild. Something tells me America and Afghanistan were going to build a bright new future together.
They kiss one last time. Bin Laden walks away to the desert.
It was over. We won. But I knew it wasn't over. As long as there are people in the world who hate freedom, there will always be a need for SkyPanther. But for now, I had to be again.
Got to an interview with Babs.
We never did get Gold Mantell back from Afghanistan. And this episode is dedicated to his memory. Well, he might be dead. We don't actually know what happened to him. Oh, I do wonder where he is now.
We cut to a video of a 1990s telethon held by Al Qaeda. Gord Mantell is hosting.
Good evening. I'm actor formerly known as Gord Mantell, and now known as Muhar bin Aziz Al Ghazali. Tonight, we're raising money for the great organization called Al Qaeda. But first,
Music starts.
Make the world a better place. That's what to do.
Osama bin Laden enters in a tuxedo with a microphone.
All right, and help that little space God gave to you.
Men must be what they must be, and when at times you disagree,
Then search your heart and set it free to see their point of view.
make the world a better place. That's why you're I love you, Osama bin Laden.
End of Act 3. Tag. That's the narrator. Next time on SkyPanther.
Oh, that's me. Next time on SkyPanther.
Interview with Babs.
Ah, yes, SkyPanther episode 2, the underwater episode. That's another rule I have in television. Always do an underwater episode. Unfortunately, I can't show you the footage from the underwater episode because of a pending lawsuit, but Basically, we turned our helicopter into a submarine.
Cut to an interview with Pierre Francois Lemieux, which takes place in his doctor's office. A very old Pierre Francois Lemieux sits next to his French-Canadian lawyer.
I have advised my client, Monsieur Pierre Francois Lemieux, not to comment on the events that transpired during the filming of the so-called underwater episode.
Lemieux interrupts angrily in French. His lawyer translates.
Mais il se le connaît! Injustice!
Down many times. Made him permanently afraid of water.
So, oh, parce que tu as une baguette! Oh, yeah!
World.
Can you just say anything, Jed?
Okay. Did that go through it all? I'll read it again. Monsieur Lemieux, he says he almost drowned many times. It made him permanently afraid of water. He cannot go swimming. He cannot take bath. He cannot even water the film Water World.
All right, we're back to the interview with Babs.
The episode also had a love scene between Diana St. Diana and SkyPanther. But Laurel Canyon's people wouldn't let us show that either.
And then we cut to interior convention hall day. Laurel Canyon stands at the podium.
Hello, I'm Laurel Canyon's former star of both adult and mainstream films, and I am proud to accept the Republican Party's nomination for President of the United States.
The end. Thank you, guys.
That was great. Yeah.
Thank you. Way too long. So, I'm sorry it was too long. I really just wanted to try out a bunch of shit.
That was really
That
fun.
was great. I love it.
Oh, it was fun.
When I cut so
Oh,
much
that's
of that. But
Make the world a better place.
which is, by the way, a real song that Jerry Lewis sang at a telethon in
Oh
1980.
wow.
I think. Yeah.
Well, the kids get that reference.
Yeah.
Oh,
Of course.
this is very like taps into like youth culture and like.
Can tell.
Jim's been on TikTok.
Oh yeah, I've heard of it.
I mean, I will also say that I am more likely to get a Jerry Lewis reference than I am a TikTok reference. So this is up my alley then.
I'm the same.
It's the children who are wrong.
Yes, precisely.
Well, yeah, thank you guys. I'll do the wrap up now. This has been Pilot Dump. Thank you everybody who watched. Thank you to my amazing cast, Eli Magers, Nick Caluzzi, Jed Alcantara, Emily Champlin, Kate Huffman, Lauren Burwell, Dwayne Colbert, and Andrew Crownover. Thank you guys so much for doing this with me. I really appreciate you guys taking an hour out of your Saturday night and helping me with my thing here. It's really awesome. So thank you. Otherwise, I don't think there's anything else on the Pack Twitch stream next. So stick around. Stick around.
Stick around for nothing.
Just stay on. Just stay on the screen.
Yeah, don't go anywhere.
Stare at the void of your computer. Just contemplate your mortality.
No, but if
Make
you
the
want
world
to take
special
classes at the
place.
Pack, you can check out Pack Theater, thepack.com, and we have shows returning now. Now that the pandemic is ending, nearly 7 days a week, I think. So please check that out too. Thank you everybody for watching. Thank you guys again, and we will see you later. Take care.
Thanks,
Bye.
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 Bye.